For decades, software development has been a deeply human craft, a complex dance of logic, creativity, and collaboration. But a shocking claim has echoed across the industry. AI can replace your entire developer team. I scoffed. Then I decided to put it to the ultimate test. I fired my developer team, metaphorically of course, and replaced them with AI for a full month. What happened next wasn't just surprising. It was a brutal, eye-opening confrontation with the future of work. Why should you care? Because if AI can truly build software independently, the $3 trillion global software market is about to be utterly upended. This isn't just about a few programmers losing their jobs. It's about every company's bottom line, every startup's potential, and frankly, the very definition of a developer. Imagine a world where a single person, powered by AI, can launch complex applications in days. The threat is real, but so is the opportunity. The stakes couldn't be higher. For individual developers, ignoring this shift means falling behind. For businesses, embracing it could unlock unprecedented efficiency and innovation. According to a recent McKinsey report, 60% of current developer tasks could be augmented or automated by AI within 5 years. That's not a suggestion, it's a stark warning. You either adapt and thrive, or you risk becoming obsolete. This isn't theoretical, it's happening right now. My experiment began with a clear objective: build a moderately complex web application feature, a real-time analytics dashboard with custom data visualization. I armed myself with the latest AI tools: OpenAI's ChatGPT-4 for initial architecture and code generation, GitHub Copilot for auto-completion and suggestions, and Cursor AI for intelligent editing and debugging. My human team was strictly on standby only for emergencies. The stage was set for a showdown. The initial results were exhilarating. Boilerplate code, database schemas, API endpoints. AI churned them out in minutes. What would normally take a junior developer half a day was done in less than 30 minutes. I watched in disbelief as the skeleton of the entire feature materialized before my eyes. We shipped a functional front-end component within 48 hours, a task that historically would have consumed nearly a week for my previous team. This felt like magic. But the honeymoon ended abruptly. As I pushed for more complex logic and intricate data relationships, AI began to falter. It would generate syntactically correct, yet logically flawed code. A simple error in data parsing caused the entire dashboard to crash. Debugging became a nightmare. It was like trying to understand the thought process of an alien intelligence. The magic quickly gave way to frustration, revealing a critical blind spot. The debugging phase was unexpectedly brutal. AI-generated bugs weren't always obvious syntax errors. They were subtle logical inconsistencies hidden deep within the codebase. What AI built quickly, it often broke even faster. We spent 60% more time debugging AI-generated features than we would have on human-written code. The promise of speed was undermined by the hidden cost of obscurity. This was the first major crack in the AI-only facade. This experiment highlighted a crucial truth. AI isn't autonomous, it's an incredibly powerful co-pilot. It still requires a human commander, someone who understands the problem, defines the architecture, and critically reviews the generated code. My role shifted from direct coding to meticulous prompt engineering, architectural oversight, and rigorous quality assurance. The dream of fully autonomous development quickly faded, replaced by a more nuanced reality. Let's talk about the cold, hard cash. My previous dev team cost around $15,000 a month. My AI stack, including premium subscriptions to ChatGPT, Copilot, and other tools, came in at about $300. On the surface, an astonishing 98% savings. But here's the kicker. The time I spent as the AI conductor amounted to approximately half a full-time developer's salary. So while direct AI costs are low, the human oversight required eats into those savings significantly. Despite its limitations, AI revealed unexpected strengths. Code refactoring, generating comprehensive test suites, and creating detailed documentation, tasks often neglected or despised by human developers, were where AI truly shone. It could analyze hundreds of lines of code and suggest improvements, or generate boilerplate tests for every function with remarkable speed and accuracy. This significantly reduced technical debt and improved code maintainability. This isn't just my isolated experience. Take ByteForge, a small indie game studio, which claimed to cut their game's testing costs by 30% using AI-driven test generation. They didn't replace their QA team, but augmented it, allowing their human testers to focus on critical user experience issues instead of repetitive bug hunting. This mirrors my findings. AI excels at the systematic, predictable parts of development, freeing humans for the complex, creative challenges. Here's the twist, the part nobody in the AI hype cycle talks about. The term replacement is a dangerous illusion. My experiment showed AI doesn't replace developers, it transforms the role. It eliminates the most tedious, repetitive, and often soul-crushing parts of coding. The danger isn't that AI will take over, it's that developers who refuse to adapt to this new paradigm will be left behind, stuck doing tasks AI can do better and faster. The new developer role demands a different skill set. Less raw coding, more architectural thinking, critical analysis, security auditing, and effective prompt engineering. Developers will become strategic problem solvers, integrating AI-generated components, identifying subtle flaws, and ensuring the overall system coherence. It's a shift from being a coder to becoming a system architect and AI orchestrator. This isn't a demotion, it's an elevation of the craft. But wait, it gets worse. One of the most critical and often overlooked downsides of relying heavily on AI for code generation is security. AI models, trained on vast datasets, can inadvertently introduce vulnerabilities, or, worse, generate code that perfectly executes a phishing attack given the right context. We discovered a potential SQL injection vulnerability in 15% of the AI-generated API endpoints. Relying solely on AI without human security review is a recipe for disaster. The unseen costs of AI integration extend beyond just subscriptions and human oversight. There's the continuous training required for prompt engineers, the infrastructure costs of running large models locally, and the ethical considerations of using AI for sensitive data. Many companies underestimate these factors, leading to total AI project costs soaring 2x their initial estimates. It's not a silver bullet, it's a new, complex ecosystem. So what should you do? First, don't rush to fire your team. Instead, upskill them. Train your developers in prompt engineering, AI code review, and architectural design. Start small, automating repetitive tasks like unit test generation or documentation. This allows your team to experience the benefits of AI without the overwhelming risks of full replacement. It's about augmentation, not demolition. Second, identify clear areas of strategic human-AI collaboration. Leverage AI speed for boilerplate, refactoring, and initial drafts. Reserve human expertise for complex architectural decisions, security audits, ethical considerations, and user experience design. This creates a synergy where human creativity and AI efficiency combine to build better, more secure software faster. This is the true competitive advantage. My month-long experiment was a roller coaster of hype and humbling reality. AI won't replace your developer team entirely, not yet. But it will absolutely replace developers who refuse to integrate AI into their workflow. It's not a question of if, but how you'll collaborate with this powerful new intelligence. The future of development is here, and it's a symbiotic relationship, not a war of attrition. But what happens when AI truly masters architectural design and complex problem-solving? What roles will be next on the chopping block? If this experiment intrigued you, you need to watch my next video. The AI tools that are replacing senior developers right now. Don't get left behind. Subscribe to stay ahead.